everyone, welcome back to the Bukola Kadri channel. So it's been like what, 2 years now that I moved abroad, and I thought to share, it was 2 years I think 2 days ago, and I thought to share, some of the experiences I've had, share my journey, the advantages, the reasons I moved abroad, the benefits, why I moved abroad, some of the challenges I faced, I overcame some of the challenges I faced, and some of the incredible lessons I've learned, just by moving here, moving to Germany, moving abroad. So if you're considering moving to Germany or just curious about what life is like abroad, then come with me while we have the conversation. Yeah, this video is for you. So let's go. Let's dive in. So let's rewind. Let's rewind to 2 years ago. I'm going to clip in some footages if I can find them of when I just newly moved into Germany. So 2 years ago, I moved to Germany for so many reasons, but the most important reason was that I wanted to come and meet my husband. I know if my friend sees this, she's going to laugh a lot about it. It's an inside joke. So I came here based on family reunion. My husband had been here for some time before me. After our wedding ceremony and all, I waited about 4 months, but not exactly 4 months. I feel like that deserves another video on its own. I don't know if I had mixed feelings. I really don't know. I just wanted to be anywhere my husband was. So it wasn't more of a wanting to leave Nigeria type of thing for me. It was just more of I just want to be, because I had never imagined I was going to be away from my husband after getting married. That wasn't a plan for me, so a bit tough for me, but I was just happy I was going to start a life, start something new with my husband that I was looking forward to, and that was the main reason I relocated to Germany. So definitely it was definitely a leap of faith, because I was going to somewhere I didn't know people, I'd never been there. Definitely the language was something, so it was definitely all new. But I think my husband kind of like helped me to sort of just stay grounded. Kind of like had it in the back of my head that very soon I was going to see my family again, but I'd stayed long away from my family for about 10 months before, and so I wasn't thinking about the immediate effects of, would I see her, would I see them soon, I didn't cry. I wasn't crying. My mom shed a tear or two because it's mothers, but I didn't cry because I knew I was going to see my family again. No matter come what may, I still hope and believe by God's grace that I'll see my family again soon. So I didn't really have mixed feelings like that. I just wanted to come and meet my husband. I think the very first thing that hit me was the cold. That cold, you can never know how it is until you experience it. I think the cold for me was the number one thing, the weather. Imagine coming from Africa, and then I came during winter. Winter proper started, not even autumn. So the second thing is the timing. It gets really dark on time. We have shorter days, longer nights in winter, and in summer it's longer days. The sun can still shine till 9 p.m. Yeah, so language was definitely a thing. German bureaucracy is definitely a thing. I remember when we wanted to open a bank account, and I think my bank account number came like a month later. And I was so shocked. I remember telling my friend and my husband that, what's all this one? In Nigeria, numbers are waiting for you. All you need to do is put the name. Walk into maybe these banks in Nigeria, and all you need to do, they're just ready. This one, you do something. Even if you want to use your app, you're using 2 apps to open one app. Is crazy. It's something else. Let me talk about friendships. For friendships, for me, there are a lot of people that I've met, mostly my church members. So that kind of helped me with community. Community was really key, and that helped me a lot. So I didn't need to start looking for friends, as I already have some of them, already available. And bless their hearts, people are so kind. I say to anyone who cares to listen, my church community has been a very great and supportive community. If you have something to do, people are helping each other left, right, and center. There was a wedding we had last year. It was beautiful. It was even fun. I'm like, I didn't think wedding in Germany would be like Nigeria, but because we had that big base of, Nigerian community, definitely it was worthwhile. We didn't feel like we were just alone here. So it's been fun and amazing with relationships and community. If you're new abroad, find community, and the first place to find a community, because we are from a very religious and spiritual background here as Africans, which is a good thing. It's not bad, just that people have now, bastardized it. Go to church. You will definitely find a community in church. Go to a church. Look for the nearest RCCG close to you and attend. You can go to any other church. So go to church, join clubs, join sports, whatever. Talk to people. I think that also helps. So if you ask me what do I love about life in Germany, I think one really big or popular thing about life in Germany is really the work-life balance. And this is what I have to say about that really. That work-life balance is, there was a time I used to complain, why do you guys always have something social? Which is really important. They also have to socialize at work. Talking about communities, right? So when Germans work, they really, really work. They take their job seriously. But when they play, they also play, right? So work-life balance in Germany is really, really balanced, so to say. And I talked also about this in one of the videos I did on why you should move to Germany. Work-life balance is really good in Germany. Also, Germans value their personal time. They value the personal peace and time, if you ask me. For instance, you can work all through the week, but when it comes to, maybe some people work on Saturdays and Sundays, maybe health workers, but generally on Sundays, everywhere is quiet and as calm as possible. It may seem strange, for instance, when it starts. When you get used to it, you'd really love it. Sundays are quiet. If you check my TikTok, you see, a video that I did of, stores are closed, except stores at the central stations, maybe train stations or something. Also, things like Christmas market is really a phenomenon. It's funny, I was telling somebody that I've never been to a Christmas market, but then I remember the last year we walked randomly, unexpectedly into a Christmas market, and I just walked, like we went to do something, and then so it's a road, but then they kind of decorated the whole place, made the whole place up to be a Christmas market, and we walked through. I remember watching them, like, what's the special thing happening here? Nothing really, but I want to try Christmas market one more time this year. Thankfully, we are close to festive period. It's the festive season already, so I'm going to try it out again. I'll go to, there's a one that came in highly recommended, and they said I will see the Weihnachtsmann, Santa Claus, and yeah, we'll see. I remember one other Christmas one that we tried at Central Station, and we had ponies. The ponies, I didn't like it. So let's come to the challenges. I may have hinted on one or two of them, but I think the first challenge that I had was probably language. Like I said, eventually after some time, I was then able to get authorization to start an integration course, which I did. To summarize, I was able to learn German up to B2 level for about 10 months. Altogether, it's 11 months, but I had maybe a break of maybe 1 month altogether. So let's say 10 months or 11 months. I was able to get to the B2 level, so it's kind of good Deutsch here question. But for anyone who's coming, I think you should learn. It will help. Even if you get a job in an English-speaking firm or organization, for instance, learning German will definitely, you're coming to a German country, it's like you're coming to somewhere, that's their language. Are you saying they should leave their language for you? No, it doesn't work. Germany is good, Germany is fun, the people are nice, but the people even open up more to you if you speak the language. So definitely, speaking the language is a plus. So if you want to come, try to learn German as much as possible. Even maybe get to the very least A1 or A2, it's good to learn or have a basic understanding even before you now get here and start something proper. Even if you want to study in English in Germany, because definitely some courses are in English, or even most courses. I don't know the ratio or the percentage, but even if you are coming here study and work in English, you are living in Germany, and most of the documents you get to be in German, everything. So if you want to raise a family here as well, I think that a person shouldn't learn the language, because in school, they would probably speak mostly German to the children, most teachers. So imagine if you have to go to school and represent your child or something, and you cannot communicate. And remember, some of these people are even old; they can't express themselves in another language. So do you now want to start stressing them? Do you understand what I mean? So you may need to learn it. So let me see, how has living in Germany changed me? That's a good question. So I think that it has changed me in so many ways. For instance, look at me here. This is me in a park where people are walking by and I'm talking to you, right? I think I've become more open. I think moving abroad generally has definitely changed me, and also knowing how to balance that with relating with, so knowing how to relate with Germans, knowing how to relate with your own people of your own culture and Nigerians here, and also knowing how to relate with Nigerians that have been here in Germany for a long time. They're almost Germans as well. It has helped me to be punctual. So there was a time when so anytime we wanted to go out, we would be running. I was gonna say, yeah, be fast, be fast, be fast. So we are late. I was like, calm down. If we don't meet this way, no, make another one. What is it, right? So, but you just be like, the time is coming, time is everything. Blah, blah, blah. I didn't get it until one time in winter. I needed to visit my friend and I missed the train in my friend. So, no, it wasn't a train, it was a bus. So I saw the bus, I was supposed to take it. But then the bus, what happened to the bus? So I saw the bus leaving. Because I had to cross a traffic, I had to wait for the traffic light to work. I didn't consider that. So the bus left right in front of me while I was waiting for traffic light. And that was what made me look like I was late, right? So since that time, when I'm using that bus stop, I always, add 2 minutes or whatever the map is giving me. So anyways, I missed this bus and I'm like, it was so cold. So I'm like, do I really want to stay in this cold and wait for another bus? It was a weekend and the buses were coming every 20 minutes. So I'm like, nah, I can't do this. I can't wait for this. So I was like, okay, let me look for another option. Then I tried to use the train, which was a bit farther than, the bus stop. So I had to run because when I checked the map, that one was going to leave in another maybe 2 or 4 minutes. And to take me that exact time also to get there, I ran. I ran, and that was what shaped my sense of timing here. I ran because I always don't want to run. I always don't want to be late out. So I just kind of like do the time and just try to be as punctual as possible. So it has helped me to be punctual, be on time. It has also helped me to be more direct when I speak. When I speak with people, unlike Nigeria where there's this respect, which we still have, and it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. I've learned to express myself, say what I mean what I say, not in a disrespectful way, and then everybody's clear. If something is not clear, I ask questions, so that has definitely helped me as well. Yeah, so if you're thinking of moving to Germany, here's my advice for you: be patient. It takes time. Everything takes time. Like I told you, I learned German for about 10 months. That's about a year. I mean, I didn't plan to take that long to learn language. But yeah, so if you're trying to move to Germany, my advice would be to be patient, be open-minded as well. Don't be afraid to ask for help. You need to learn the language. You need to learn the language. Most importantly, at least learn the basics before you come. You can come without learning the basics, but it would be nice, for instance, to just know how to say I'm fine or know how to say I need help, something like that. So learn the basics, immerse yourself in the culture. It's really important. Try new foods, join local events, make an effort to connect with people. It really does help a lot, and it's going to be worth it at the end of the day. So that's my life after 2 years living in Germany. It's been a beautiful journey filled with ups and downs, but I wouldn't trade it for anything else. I hope this gives you an insight into what living in Germany could feel or look like if you're trying to come here or if you're just curious. And I hope that it inspires or helps you find this video. If you found this video helpful or inspiring, please give it a thumbs up, a like, comment, ask me questions. Maybe some questions that I didn't cover, ask and I'll answer you. Let me know in the comments, what country would you love to live in? Let me know what country you would love to live in. Is it Germany? Is it in Europe? Is it in other parts of the world? Let me know. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Tschüssi!